let's talk about the different applications for AI. So me personally, I am familiar with Midjourney, Dolly, even Instagram's Meta Llama, I believe it's called. And we also have custom AI that I built. So that being said, let's talk about my best and worst ones that I've used. Starting at the lowest, I would probably go with the one that actually takes the most, I guess, tuning, and that would be the one that you personally build. It was a lot of coding, it was a lot of little learning. It makes your computer run super hot when you actually get everything in, and if you don't, I guess, allocate the right resources to tune the bot to do what you need to do, the images are just not there for you. I don't recommend it if you don't have any like coding experience, but overall, don't even bother with it. For as many AI programs that are out right now, not even worth messing with. Number 4, I would go with, let's see, as of right now, ChatGPT or the Dolly one. It's nice, it's learning, it's getting better and better as you go on, but as far as restriction wise, I feel like it gives you as close as it can without going overboard or to the exactly what you want. Good for reference material such as flowers and all that kind of stuff, but as far as like having an image do exactly what you prompt it to do, it's not the one. Number 3, Dolly, Midjourney, Llama, one I produced. I named another one, I can't even remember. Let me give you my top 3 AI applications and softwares that I personally use and that I think are the best to get familiar with. Starting at number 3, I would 100% go with Dolly. It's almost there to the point where it gives you everything you need to do, but not 100%. So you're still learning. You're still learning this that little bit. Number 2, number dos, I'd go with the Meta AI one, the Llama. It is cool because you're able to input your own facial recognition so they could steal your face. But overall, it gives you different capabilities of inputting yourself into situations and doing some cool things with the art. I think I did a like mouse frog the other day and it combined it perfectly. It looked great and couldn't be happier with it. Don't know why I did that either. Whatever. And number 1, I would go with Midjourney. The only problem with Midjourney is the cost. That is the only con that I really have. But to get like the highest end one with the fastest speeds and then direct messaging, because it is through Discord, that's the one to go with. That is, it direct messages you. All the prompts are within there. You have nothing to really fuss with along those lines. So that's the top 3 that I recommend for AI. As far as my personal use cases for them, I use them for references. I use them for combining different inputs. I know that if you AI it, you're supposed to have the prompt that you want right then and there, but it's still learning, it's still new. So I combine different AI prompts that I have, combine them into one and create a tattoo with it. Is that cheating? It depends who you ask. I know there's a lot of bad blood when it comes to AI because it's pulling pieces of other people's art and combining them together to create a new form of art, I guess you could say, without crediting the artists beforehand. I understand that to a degree. I would want more of your guys' input. So if you have any personal cases or any input regarding that, please leave a comment below. I really want to hear your guys' input on it because I know mine and I'm not going to go into depth on it in this video, but I really want to know like your thoughts on it. But as far as my personal use, I use it for creating reference, graphic designing, and putting it all together to create a unique tattoo for my client. I've always been a graphic designer from an artist standpoint wise, so exhausting Google for as many years as I have, all 14 years of tattooing, it's so much easier to just prompt something up, get a piece of like imagery that I like, put it together like I used to, and then go from there. I can tell you how many times I used the same lion and had to manipulate it into some way to make it unique in whatever way I could. I brought this up earlier. Is it cheating? Depends who you ask. You're always gonna have your traditionalists and your idealists and all that kind of stuff to say, oh no, like copy and pasting art or AI prompts or whatever it is and putting it on directly on some people's skin. That's cheating. That's not unique. That's not art form. It's like at the end of the day, you're a tattoo artist. I'm just giving you my input on what I think is right and what I think is wrong, and whether it coincides with some other people's beliefs, that's on them. That's not on me. So in my personal belief, I don't believe it's cheating. I think it's a work smarter, not harder method, and you can only grow with it. Does it stop me from drawing altogether? No. If you watch the streams at all, you see me from time to time just draw directly on skin with a Sharpie. Does it diminish my talent as far as being an artist or tattooer? I don't believe so. I think that if you have the technical ability to do that tattoo that you prompted, you should do the tattoo that you prompted. Which brings me to my next point. Who is AI useful for, or who should be using AI personally? That could be said along multiple things. One being, should amateur or newer apprentices or anything like that use AI? I don't think so. I think that they should learn the fundamentals of drawing and put that together and make pieces from their head. That's honestly one of the first things that I personally learned with coming up in the industry, is like, you have to be unique in your own aspect before you start developing whatever you're going to be doing. That being said, let apprentices learn. Like, as far as these days, apprentices really don't have it as hard as they used to. Even before me, like, my apprenticeship wasn't hard by any means. I don't think it was hard, but I know it was way harder than what apprentices these days are dealing with, depending on who is the mentor. A lot of artists are starting off using rotary machines or tattoo pens, and I don't know. I learned how to do it on coil. I learned how to tattoo with a coil machine and how to build a machine and how to wind coils, all that fun stuff. And that goes credit to the people who taught me. It is 100% part of who and how I became who I am today, and I would never, and I would never take that back for anything. So yeah, thanks for that. You know who you are if you're watching. So yeah, apprentices or amateur artists, just do what you want to do. Learn art, do that, and then develop and then make things easier on yourself as you progress. I think that you should learn the hassles of making a mandala with tracing paper before making a mandala with Procreate and having the quadrants copy and paste each other. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah, I get I said that earlier too, but earn it. I personally think that there is some negativity regarding AI, that not every artist should use it. Not every artist should use it. If you don't have the technical ability to do the tattoo that you're prompting, don't do it. Because you're only going to make the tattoo look bad on your client. You're not going to make the tattoo look good, period, if you don't have the technical ability to do it. And realistically, at the end, you don't have that mindset. And that goes back to the apprenticing. You don't have that mindset. It's like, hey, if you AI a hand and for some reason there's another finger in there, you're not going to remember to take that finger out. You're going to be lazy and just keep that finger in. So now you have a piece of art with 6 fingers in it, and that's not good. That's not good for anybody, not you or your client. So, end all be all, keep the 6th finger out. Pay attention to your AI prompts because it's not perfect. Feet are weird, hands are weird. Sometimes you have an extra eye, mouth, nose, ear. Ugh. Pay attention. At the end of it, if you want to use AI, go ahead and use AI. I know a lot of things are what I say is it's personal reflection on what I think it should be done. But again, that's not everybody's point of view of thing. If it makes your life easier to do these things, do them. Because at the end of the day, you have to make a good piece of art. If you don't make a good piece of art, why are you even tattooing? Why are you even doing it? I don't know. Yeah. Somebody go back and see how many times I said during this entire video. It's probably 20 plus. Probably 20 plus. But let me give you a little insight on what's going on with me or with everything. and going from there. I started a secret channel. Not going to tell you what it is. Got to find it. It's pretty easy to find if you actually think about like me as a whole. It's always like, it is what it is. So it's a secret channel, gaming, degenning, all that kind of stuff. We're going to keep that going for a little bit, see how it goes. I'm going to try to put out some more of these like talking head videos, and my input were things, trying to figure out different things that we could come up with. Also, I'm going to start a kind of like Easter egg scavenger hunt throughout my videos. And at the end, we're going to be giving away a prize. So if you watch these videos, pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you might miss the little things that I keep kind of like sneaking in order to have you win. And it'll probably be 5 videos from now until I explain what the prize is or what you're looking for. So pay close attention, and it could potentially get you paid. If you don't keep up, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button. I know 70% of you or something along those lines aren't subscribed, and that's kind of sad because you should be if you want mediocre content. Also hit that notification bell and that heart somewhere, I believe here. Yeah, something like that. So go ahead and do that. I will see you guys on the next one.